Yellow, guys, it's your boy Found Popcorn, Finding Popcorn, Found Popcorn 798 here with another Total War Rise of Mordor video for you guys. My first one in quite a while, almost a year, guys, I think. So, what am I doing today? I'm showing you my first multiplayer replay for Attila. Rise of Mordor. I've showed you other replays and other stuff, but I don't think I've showed you a multiplayer one. But here is my first multiplayer one on Attila Rise of Mordor. Now, why am I showing it to you in this screen? Well, the fact is, when I started recording it the first time, for some reason it didn't show you the player names of each army in the screen on the battle map. So I'm showing it to you quickly here, and then I'll just edit the loading screen away and then I'll be back. Well, for the faction side that I am controlling Mordor along with Uncle Jonte. Craix is controlling Isengard, and Anonymous 777 is controlling the Eastlings. Everyone here is controlling Gondor. Sprouty, you can say that name for yourself, guys, is controlling Lindon. You is controlling Woodland Realm, and liamhippy is controlling Rohan. Now, let's get straight into the replay. Now, I've got to say, guys, this was a very, very good battle. I've played quite a lot of Rise of Mordor battles on the multiplayer side, and I've even done a few videos on it on the channel, and it's very, very good. But this was my first multiplayer one, because every time on Rise of Mordor, due to the fact that every time I looked on here there was never a match going, but I actually got a match going yesterday evening, and I got one today, so I'm going to show you both. Now, this was a very, very epic battle. I'm actually not going to edit that load the screen away because I was talking in that, but yeah, this was a very, very good battle. Let me just do a quick pause before any of the troops start moving. I am in the yellow, guys. Obviously, I am playing Mordor. I am having some Uncle Orc Throng units here, looking very nice indeed. Look at that detail. This game is coming on so nicely, guys. Oh, then look at those. Some guards of the teeth are looking very, very terrifying indeed. Oh, kind of look like the mouth of Sauron's, don't they? Like the map of Sauron. Now this is what I was really excited about. This is why I got back into Rise of Mordor again. I was waiting honestly, for quite a big update, and this was big enough for me to do a video on it. And here we are. Look at that. That is amazing. They're finally here. The trolls. Olog High. Now there's two different trolls. You got the mountain trolls and you got the Olog High. Now they sound like the elephants at the moment, but that's obviously what the unit is based on. Obviously they're still work in progress, but what we've got so far, they're epic. And what the battles I've done with them, I've done like 8 battles. No, yeah, I did roughly around that, and they are amazing. They destroy things. Right, anyway, what else have we got? We've got some lovely orc pillagers there, looking very nice. Double-handed axe units. I want to speed this about. I don't want to do this too long. We've got some more orc spears here, looking very, very nice. Over here, we've got some orc archers. Same rules apply for most matches. We're following the 1-2-4 rules. So, you know, 1 art, 2 pikes, and 4 archer units per player, for those who are not aware of what that rule means. Anyway, that was basically my army. I've also got some orc spears, and I've got the general over here, the I think it's the Witch King I've got here. Yeah, it's the Witch King. Yeah, the Witch King. Servant's Eye. Look at that. Looking very nice. Can we get a closer eye? I'm trying. Camera's really, really fiddly. Can we get a close on him? Where is he? Because I will say this, my general does not last long in the battle, I have to say, if memory serves me correctly. My general never ever lasts. If you've ever watched any of my playthroughs, you'll know that my generals die quite quickly. And that's because I typically throw them in. And I know that's bad, but sometimes I manage to make this different. The camera's too fiddly. Maybe we'll get a close look on him later. Just keep zooming into the terrain. Anyway, let's get a look on other players. Right, here we've got Rune. We've got some nice lock in rim macemen there, looking very, very nice. Look at that detail on that. Looking nice. Over here we've got some sentries. Yep, some nice looking archers. Little crossbowmen. That's crossbowmen? No, skirmishers. The Javies, idiot. Some nice Warlords of Rune there. Double-handed unit. And that's my unit there. Some nice orc archers. So yeah, got some general units that you've seen before. Some more trolls looking very tasty. Nice, nice, nice. Unfortunately, no one was playing the Goblin faction, so we don't have that new faction on this map, unfortunately. Now, over here on the enemy team, first up, we've got the Woodland Realm. So we've got some Lagsland, I can't even pronounce that name, Lasgallian Blades. They look very nice. So, oh, wow. I've not played with every faction yet, so I've not seen all the troops yet. So, Hail Guardians, Hall Guardians, sorry, looking very nice. With some nice archers there, Lords of Lasgallian. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let me know down below. Looking very nice. What else have we got? Is that all his units? Or we've got some catapults over here. Looking very nice. We've got some Elven King Riders. Is obviously his general, looking very nice indeed. Over here we've got some spearmen. I don't know if I've shown these, but here we go. We've got some Lasgallian spears, very nice. Now over here we have got Rivendell, or the Lindon Elves, or the High Elves, whatever you like to call them. They look this is probably my favourite armour for the elves. I mean, for any fantasy thing. I think this looks so good. For any genre of fantasy, whatever you go through, this has to be my favourite elven armour of all time. It just looks so good. That gold. Wow, looking nice. And that looks just as good. I love this type of armour. Is my favourite armour, guys. I love it. Or one of my favourite armours. It just looks just something about it looks so elegant and so noble in a way. I don't know if that's the right word, but very good looking. Some older nobles there. These guys look deadly as hell. Oh, damn. You can tell those guys have lived for thousands of years, can't you? Some of these guys. Damn. With how experienced they look. Woo! Some of these guys have probably were around with Morgoth, probably. And over here we have got Gondor. This is where I mostly spent my time focusing down here. I didn't really want to pay attention to the elves. I know elves are tricky by nature. But yeah, we've got some Gondor sword infantry looking nice, and some spear. Very, very good. Over here we've got some Aphelion Rangers looking very nice. Like that, most of the guys look all but different. I mean, these two here are basically twins. But yeah, armor looks really good, guys. I have to say, we've got some Erlingard here, and Guards of the Golden Hall, and Knights of the Silver Swan, looking very, very good. Now let's get this battle underway. I'll read the rest of the troops as we get along. Oh, and we've got Lurtz up here, so you know. That's the thing. Right, let me see if I turn it up a little bit. The game's a bit quiet. Sound. Where's sound? Oh, there it is. I don't know what a good volume is, so let's try it on that. Right. Now, I originally tried to keep back originally. It's going to take a while for the troops to get into position. So let's just fast forward it. But first off, pushing off up is Rune there. I don't really have much cav apart. I don't have any cav apart from the Witch King. So I'm going to be relying on pretty much them to protect the art most of the time from cavalry incursions, I guess. But yeah, well, because I think I'm the only player here. Yeah, I'm the only player here with artillery. So I wanted to try and keep some troops in reserve, I guess, to look after this, and yeah. So troops still getting in position. I gotta say, this is really, really good looking. They are? Where? Oh yes, the archer battle has already begun. Getting some early shots in. How many kills has he got? He's got no kills at the moment. Pushing up there. Oh, look at these Isengard forces. Isengard, probably one of my favourite factions, however, to play though. There's something about Isengard that is, I mean, Rivendell armour is my favourite armour, one of my favourite armours, but Isengard is probably one of my favourite factions. Something about Isengard looks really good. Some early art shots coming in to try and strike the general. Not hitting him at all there, but and not even making the person who's controlling look scared there. Right, players are moving down here. This is the Edoras moving up his troops. Rohan got some Erling retainers here, looking pretty sweet here. They do look really nice. I do like those kind of shields as well. That shield's my favourite. What is my favourite? Kind of shield, the round shield. Really, really nice shields. I'm trying to save up for a round shield actually. Funnily enough. Right, people moving up, as you can see. Uruk-hai infantry getting ready to set up the front line. Early shots coming off from Gondor there, hitting the Uruk-hai infantry. Oh, arts, do we get any good strikes? No hits, actually quite a way off there. Another strike. No way near at the moment. What am I doing? Sitting pretty back there at the moment. I think I was busy talking to people in chat as well.
Will you? What's there to see?
Right, look at that. I mean, at this point, for quite a while, it's going to be like a little staring contest for quite a lot of it once the troops do get into position. So I'll probably do some editing here and there to try and, make sure the battle is, speedy. As you can see, guys, it's not a long battle. Also nice, another arc shot coming off there. Not too bad, not too bad. I'll probably do a cut here, guys, like a little edit here. Not too sure. Because for a while, it's just going to be getting troops into position. There's something interesting. Ooh, some of the shots are coming off. Let's have a little look at this. Doing any damage there? No. That's my thing going off. You can hear that in the background, guys. Sorry about that. Nice. Not doing any damage to them though. That's not going to hurt them. That's not gonna. That's doing nice. I mean, the elves can fire from so far away. I mean, look in comparison, their archers are firing at those guys there. These guys are only firing at the front line there. So that is really the distance that the elves can fire in comparison to the orcs is amazing. Some shots coming in, getting some shots and no kills at the moment. Shots off there onto the elves again, but there's no damage at the moment there. And at this point, people were like starting to say this is like the great stare-off. So I'm moving my troops up now. Now, I was mostly going to focus on this side here. Can I not draw on the map? Now, I was going to mostly focus along this front. This is where I was going to mostly focus. But I didn't want to leave my ally over here without anything. So I did, for a little while at least, send up a couple of troops over here. Oh, yes, I forgot. Over here, we have a little cav battle over here. Trying to keep them off from attacking, well, the artillery over there and the archers out there. Now I did send up a couple lines of spears to keep them away, just to try to turn them off. I didn't want to really push them up, and at this time I wasn't really. Oh, now I noticed. Yeah, like I said, was about to say I didn't notice it until because I was focusing over here, moving my troops up. But then, now, as you can see, I have finally noticed. But I think I do lose some archers, this group here. No? Oh no, he turns inwards down there, doesn't he? He turns down that way to strike at these guys here from behind. And I just moved in the two spearmen to try and trap that cavalry. Ooh, some strikes coming off there from the arc. Getting a few hits there. Getting a few orc wrongs there. Getting some kills as well. Archers the elven archers starting to do some damage against the Mordor forces over here. Another strike. Only getting one guy there though. I think that's my artillery coming down there. My first strike. Oh, deadly strike there against the Lindon spears there. Very good unit to lose at least 16 troops from a catapult to. I mean, that is not good to lose that many from a catapult. Yeah, and that's that point where they're trying to push up a little bit more, trying to get the troops into a better formation. Now, I'm still getting my troops into formation. Obviously I was scared from that earlier cav there, but as you can see, the cav got surrounded and dealt with in the end. Did not like how they even set my trolls down, but all dealt with. Still getting the troops into position there. Let's speed this thing back up. Trying to capture as much of everything as I can. Now we'll probably be focusing more on this side of the battle because I was mostly focusing on that side of them there. Oh, getting some nice shots there. But yeah. No, I'll probably capture this whole thing, guys. I don't know. I'll see how it is. If there's any edits, it'll probably because of, you know, a long wait. But it's not a long battle. Looking very nice, guys. I do say that word a lot. But as you can see, moving my troops up. I think I was the another strike coming in against some crossbowmen there. Not getting in though. Lurch have just used half his ammo, and archers are trying to get him, focus him down there. Very nice indeed. Well, maybe not for our side, but it definitely is for their side. I don't think he's even realised that his general's under attack, maybe? Oh, some good strikes coming in against my Krongs there, losing a handful of troops there. Oh, that's what I was about to say, yeah. My troops, because were the first ones, these guys here were the first ones to push up and start the actual battle. Nice strike coming in from my artillery there, doing not bad damage. Not great damage, but not bad damage. I mean, it could be better. Actually, I don't think I got any. No, I don't think I got any that time. I just scared them there. I thought I actually hit them there. I mean, my artillery, how bad are they doing? Where's the catapults? There they are. They've only got 3 kills, and look how many shots they fired, guys. That is not good. Alright, let's see if they get anything with this strike, and then we'll move on to another part of the battlefield. Damn, wasting those shots. Over here, the front line is starting to has started over here. This is what I didn't see on this side. Look at that. Very nice. The elves charging in there. Here's the orcs there. Not something you see every day. Elves charging rather than the orcs charging. Usually the other way round. Especially when the orcs outnumber the elves. But then again, you've got to think experience and they are very deadly units, these elves. Very deadly units. More pushing up over here. Very nice indeed. And there we are, my troops pushing up over on this side. The first ones to push up over here. Engaging those Gondorians there. Now obviously these guys are not going to live. They are the first to charge in on this side, and they'll be the first to die on this side. But hopefully with time and more troops, this side will weaken down. Now obviously I'm not going to tell you who wins. You have to find out until the end, but it was very close. I can't really remember. I'll say it was close. Oh, some Rohan here and there coming in to strike my Mordor troops from behind. But here comes some reinforcements to bolster that front line up. And it is the Ulakai infantry. Look at that. Silver, crude silverish armour in tow. I mean, look, oh, this is really epic, guys. This really is. I put my archers up here to assist lurks. Soon I will move them over down onto the edge there to fire down onto their troops down here, as it is a great vantage point up here. As you can see, there they go, moving up, ready to assist lurks, and hopefully even sacrifice some of their own lives to protect them from incoming arrow fire there. That was another original plan of one. So I don't know if he actually noticed he was getting arrow fire, because all it takes is one lucky arrow from those shots to kill a general, and that can be catastrophic at times. Oh, the orcs not doing too bad, but Gondorians are taking some reinforcements there to boost the front lines, seeing as there are so many orcs coming in. Number artillery strike coming in. Any shot? Nah, it's going to be a bit. Oh no! Getting a few orc crossbowmen in there. Very nice. Second shot's a miss there though, but that's a nice little hit. That's going to tally up. Any archers you can get off the field is very... Wow, he's wasted all that ammo. And he's only got 10 kills, that's the problem. Oh, all that ammo gone. Here comes some shots. But don't worry, I'm wasting my ammo as well. I mean, I'm not doing much better. I mean, I've got 3 kills. And, you know, so ammo. Oh, front line's breaking over here. Let's have a look. The orcs starting to break. No, that's the elves. I do get confused with the times.
The men are broken and running
Oh,
for
Guardians
their lives.
ready to push up when needed. Looking very nice. Elves being tossed around by those trolls there. Look at those dynamite things. Oh, they are beauty. They are a beauty. Smashing those elves. is good. Oh! I mean, how well these trolls doing? They're already on 73 kills. So they're doing really well. Got some archers surrounded here. That's never... Oh, they have fired all their ammo off. And they've only got 28 kills. Oh, damn. He just got polarised in the head with that great hammer from the Olog High. Here comes another smackdown from the troll. Oh, knocking over a couple of elves there. Oh, got some cav moving here. Ah, that's the general. Cav battle still ongoing. Now, I have a fundamental problem. I keep forgetting I have cav. And when I haven't got cav apart from like one, maybe 2 units, I often forget about them. If I've got quite a few cav units, then I won't forget about them. But if I've only got like 1 unit of cav, which I do, I often forget about it. Which here was the case. I mean, the Rohan here charged into me because I was focused elsewhere on the battle, which was over there. And because of that, the Rohan did charge into me. And I think pretty soon I am going to lose my general. I can't remember when, but I know my general is the first one to die. I believe, yeah, my general was the first to go. Yeah, I know that's the case. But that's due to the fact of my own negligence. I keep forgetting about it. Now over here, I sent up some troops over here, some orc pillagers coming in to try and push through the line over here. My thinking was, if you can push through here, it wasn't as heavily defended. Oh, some nice strike from the arc coming in down upon the Orkai and the Berserkers. Damn, that's going to cause a few casualties there. Damn. This is so... I can't wait for the campaign, guys. You can bet me any money that I will be playing this on the channel, guys. You can bet. Some nice shots coming off from my troops and from Lurtz over there, if he's firing. Some Berserkers getting ready to charge into the archers over there. They've got all their shots off, so they're just using them as infantry now. Very nice. Now, I don't know the statistics, but they are archers, so I'm going to give it to the Berserkers here. Seeing how they are Berserkers, but I could be wrong. But it looks like the Berserkers are starting to cut them through. They are Berserkers after all. Looking very, very nice. As you can see, quite a few of my troops are still in reserve. Still got quite a lot of my orc spears and my over here, and I didn't even use my these guys until the end. Oh, I was wrong. And Allies General was falling the first. I was wrong. It happens. Right, over here on the Elven front, some Elven archers in retreat over here, and the elves not really making much headway. They've still got quite a lot of orc reinforcements over here. And there you've got my troops that are now starting to push down over on here. And also my trolls that are now starting to push up. Now I saw over here an advantage that the enemy weren't defending as much over here. So my thinking was to push up and around here. Now, you'll see what happens there. It didn't work out precisely as planned as I wanted, but it did cut off some of their units. So, it was a nice little exchange, I think. But Orc Spears getting ready to push through. Now, Trolls,
Black
where are they going?
tidings. Our general is dead.
There we go, General's dead. That, my own negligence, guys, own negligence. I keep forgetting I have cav. Oh, some shots coming in over here against my Olog High there. So what do? Just
Our men
leave them
flee the
standing.
field of battle.
Way to
Shame
go,
display.
popcorn. Way to go.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
Now let's have a look over here. Elves starting to make not a tiny bit of headway, I guess. They have got quite a few troops pushing up. Alright, I'll be back in a second, guys. So sorry about that, guys. I am back. Let's carry on with this. Now, the elves are charging up into the orc throngs there. The elves not really making much promise here. I mean, so there are more elf bodies than there are orc bodies, as you can see. I mean, this line's just completely finished. Elves are surrounding the orcs here, though, so they might win over. They might have a promising attack on this side if they can just destroy those orcs. Then they might be able to push up and around that way. Now, meanwhile,
The general has been killed. Excellent.
as you can see, quite a lot of the generals are dying quite quickly. And as you can see over here, I'm pushing the enemy's side, trying to make them use as much as the reserves as I possibly can, just so that they not got them to push on the front line there. And as you can see, he's having to pull some of his own units back now.
The men have broken and are
Apparently I
fleeing.
was fighting the elves, the Lindon elves. I don't listen to me at times, guys. Really don't. But the orc throngs, orc spears, are now engaged over here. Very nicely done. Now, what's going on over here? Some retreating and some falling back on this side as we have finally pushed enough of a headway through here to get some troops in. Nice. Ooh, some strikes coming down. Nice. Some nice ones done by my catapult there. Getting quite a few there. How many kills have we got? 22. He actually went up there. But sadly did get a few there of my friend bleeds there. I mean, he's missing a bit of an opportunity here. I don't see why he didn't push those up there and push them and, you know, flank them there. You could have just done that. I don't know why. Where's the drawing icon? No real good shots coming off at the moment. Back over on the elf side, there are some retreating. The trolls are starting to break a bit here. Don't see why they shouldn't. You know, they have killed 88 of them there, so that's not bad. The elves also failing in their attack over on this side, completely dead. The elves are just not standing a chance on this side. Damn. This side is all but over already, guys. First side has been won. Just mopping up the rest of the elves now. Cav coming in from behind. Trolls squashing the elves. Very nice. Some shots coming in from behind them as well. They're done for. All they can hope is they can do as much damage as they can now against this army. So whatever's left doesn't impact on this front. But as you can see, it's not going too well here. They're starting to surround my troops and as well his archers there. But they have used all their ammo, so that's all right then. The worst thing to have is if your archers have not used all their ammo and then they're in melee combat. Because that's just a waste of a unit if that ever happens. Or if anything happens to them and they still got ammo left. Because that's just unfortunate. Archers in this game are precious, and as you can, and as well, my archers, and still they have got. I have not used much of my ammo. Well, this one of the archers have, but the others have still got quite a lot of ammo to the point that 2 units have still got mostly full ammo. So that's not going to be good for the enemy later on. I have watched quite a lot of Pixelated Apollos videos on tactics and stuff, so and it makes sense what he says. Don't use all your ammo at once because you're going to need it for later on in combat. So, but nice and good shots coming there off there from my archers hitting the enemy in the back a little bit. I'm even using flaming arrows to try and break their front lines there, just to try and scare them. Now this side is completely won. The elves are done, they're finished, they're no more, they are dead. That's what is left of the elves. Well done to the player who was controlling this Mordor force. Now he is setting up on this side here. Now, have the elves defeated enough of this army to win the game? It doesn't look good for the count. I mean, looking at the count, we started off with 8,715. It is closing up the battle. But did the elves there do enough damage against this army to win the battle?
The tide of battle turns in our
favor. On this side,
the men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Archers are still firing their fire arrows. Still got my pole arms there. Still ready to cause some heavy damage, and they're finally pushing themselves into combat there. Now, my troops are mostly gone in this battle, but I think I did do enough damage. And we got my trolls here doing very nicely. 151 kills here, very nicely done. Now, pushing these guys through into front combat, hopefully to finally push through this front line with the Gondorians. We still haven't got past this front line here. Still holding on with as much, and as soon as those pole arms get in, start retreating.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
The Orkai is doing very nicely here, charging in against the Gondorian Citadel Fountain Guards, even surrounding them there, nicely done. The pike, very nasty in combat, they can rack up the kills, as you can see. But the problem with them, as the Romans found out, is they're very easily outmaneuvered by standard infantry. And that's where their problem lies, as seen by here and demonstrated so nicely by the Orkai here. Over on this side of the battle, coming very nicely. The elves also starting to take heavy losses as well. My trolls are being defeated, but they have earned their death. They have got racked up a pretty amount of kills there. Some shots from my archers coming in from behind them there. Why it's useful to save ammo in these late stages, because no one else has got ammunition. and and archers really do win games at the end of the day. They really do win games. Now, the elves not doing badly over on this side, but doing kind of badly on this side. 50-50 up for grabs here. And they have now one on this side of the battle. Over on this side, battle is being wrapped up slowly but surely, and soon the enemy will all start pushing up, looking like a victory for the forces of evil today, as the enemy start getting surrounded on all fronts. Some Fountain Guard pushing up against the Uruk-hai pikes there. Pike v Pike battle looking very good. Fountain Guard would have this though. In my opinion, Fountain Guard would have this. Much more better pike, better armour, just better all around. I would put my money on. But battle has finally wrapped up on this side, and look at the casualty list. Really high amounts of losses here. Only 391 troops remaining. And the forces of the elves have actually defeated the orcs on this side. So the elves were, the wood elves over there did do enough to defeat the Mordor force there, but it wasn't enough of them to, looks like not enough of them to hold off against this amount of orcs there. Especially with archers still in play. What am I firing at? It looks like firing at the elven archers at the moment. They still have got their general. I think he's about to charge into my archers, where I then notice, in a minute I'm about to notice, and then I'm about to move my archers away. Do I notice? No, apparently I don't. Apparently I don't notice. I do not notice. I thought I noticed. Oh yeah, I noticed at the last second. But pushing up are the pikes. Cav instantly pulling back there. Elven archers charging themselves in. No, we're running away instead. Just think, screw that, not going in, not going in. Or pikes getting, and the orc pillagers charging in there. Final battle has commenced. Looking very, very nice. Got to say, this battle was really good, and this was actually my first multiplayer battle. This one was as well on Rise of Mordor, the first multiplayer one. So it was the first multiplayer match on this one with the new update, and it was really good. My orc pikes, they're not doing much there. Needing some more reinforcements there. The elves are holding at the moment, but shooting at their back lines there, shooting down the Nolden archers there that aren't really archers now, they're just infantry now. Getting some nice shots in there, charging in. All forces are now committed, trying to hold off my flanking there. Have to say, props to the all troops here. And as you can see, guys, it is pretty close. It is pretty close. I mean, it is both numbers, both armies are now under 1,000. So, pretty close overall battle. But I think what won this battle is... Lurtz has still got ammo. I did not realise this. Turnabout, I'm not the only one. Well done to the Isengard force for saving Lurtz for the end there. So it's down to the archers is the key. I think is one of the keys. And Cav. If you can save a Cav and archers, you'll 9 times out of 10 come out victorious. Or will come out victorious. It'll definitely help you in the long run. But the elves finally having enough there, saying enough's enough, and finally pulling back, winning the day for the forces of evil. Pyrrhic victory, guys. There you have it. That was a epic battle, guys, done by really good players, and really good players, guys. So props to all of them. And if you want to see more battle replays, then do let me know in the comment section down below, guys. And if you've got any of your own battle replays, then let me know how to find the replays in the folder list, and then so I can then add your replays to the channel as well. So without further ado, that's all for now, guys, and until next time, stay popping and stay fresh. Ciao for now.